A cheap bucket can look like a deal on day one, but after the first few hundred hours of real use, the difference between cheap and quality starts showing up fast. My name is Kelly, and in this video, we're going to break down 5 major differences between cheap excavator buckets and quality excavator buckets. Initial costs, build material, lifespan, maintenance, and fuel efficiency. A cheaper bucket costs less up front, and that can be tempting, especially if you're trying to make a machine work without spending more than you have to. But the upfront price is only one part of the equation. A higher quality bucket is going to cost more at the time of purchase because you're paying for better steel, engineering, and a stronger wear protection. The higher price is worth it if the bucket lasts longer, digs better, needs fewer repairs, and keeps the machine productive. In other words, buying cheap can save money at the beginning, but buying quality is designed to save money over the life of the bucket. The next difference is what the bucket is actually made from. A lower cost bucket typically uses cheaper steel or less durable material in areas that see constant wear. That might work in easy dirt work, but it can become a problem in tougher digging conditions and applications. A quality bucket uses the right material in the right places. That can include high strength or abrasion resistant steel such as T1, Hardox, or other AR plates in crucial wear areas. Excavator buckets live in rough environments. The bucket has to take impact and abrasion over and over again, so it's crucial that proper steel is used. But material is only part of the story. Build quality and design matters too. A quality bucket should look intentional. The design should match the job it's built to do. The third difference is lifespan. A cheap bucket might make sense if it's being used lightly or only on occasion, but in regular production work, a low quality bucket can wear out fast. Depending on the application, some cheap buckets may start showing serious wear, cracking, or structural problems in the first 500 to 1500 hours. A quality bucket is built with a longer service life in mind. In demanding applications, a well-built bucket can deliver several thousand hours of work, and we have heard customers talk about buckets lasting well beyond that when the attachment is matched correctly to the machine and the application. Every application has factors that impact bucket life, such as ground conditions, operator skill, machine size, maintenance, and attachment selection. The point is that quality construction gives the bucket a better chance of surviving the work it was built for. A cheap bucket can become expensive when it starts needing frequent welding, tooth work, edge replacement, or emergency repair just to stay in service. Every hour that the bucket is sitting in the shop is an hour the machine is not producing. That downtime can cost more than the repair itself. You may also be putting stress on the operator, the schedule, and the rest of the fleet. A quality bucket is designed to resist wear, cracking, and deformation for longer. It still needs inspections, but the goal is to reduce avoidable failures and keep the bucket working instead of constantly chasing repairs. A poorly designed bucket may not penetrate the ground as well. It may drag more material than it should, load inefficiently, or force the operator to make extra passes to get the same amount of work done. When the bucket does not dig efficiently, the machine has to work harder. That can mean more fuel burned, cycle time, wear on the excavator, and fatigue for the operator. The quality bucket is engineered for the job. The width, shape, side profile, and overall geometry all affect how the bucket enters the material, fills, dumps, and resets for the next pass. When the attachment is matched correctly, the excavator can work more efficiently because the bucket is helping the machine instead of fighting it. The big takeaway is simple. A cheap bucket is not always a bad bucket, but it does need to match the job. If you're doing light duty work, occasional use, or low abrasion digging, a basic bucket may be enough. But if you are in production work and abrasive material, bucket quality matters. If you're comparing buckets, trying to decide whether a low-cost option is really worth it, talk to your local Werk-Brau dealer or reach out to the Werk-Brau team. We will help match the right bucket for your excavator. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.